it's not that there's a problem with positive thinking, but I just think that positive thinking is sort of like a quick fix technique, and it's more of a trying to manipulate your own mind into thinking a certain way, which is like, I feel like it's sort of like a form of like not wanting to feel whatever you're feeling. You only want to feel positive, and that can create stuff that's not good for you, because you can start to kind of like resist negative emotions.
Yep.
Instead of actually embracing everything. And like the essence of like meditating is being okay with what is.
Okay.
Like, so if you're anxious, if you're depressed, if you're feeling like absolute crap, or if you're thinking about something that's just annoying you, stressing you out, whatever, whether it be like you're going to get this freelance job out on time or deadlines or whatever, meditating is about being okay with feeling stressed and feeling anxious and depressed and whatever you're feeling. Rather than being like, okay, I feel good. I feel good. Because I feel like that's fake. And I think like there is like, I feel like there is a little bit of a place for positive reinforcement. Like, as I said, like you don't want to complain, but you have to also not resist the negative parts of life, because that's a huge part of being human.
Of course.
Especially like in doing YouTube, talking on camera, putting yourself out there, being vulnerable. You're not always going to be funny. You're not always going to be entertaining. People aren't always going to like your stuff. But the thing is, the idea is being okay with that.
Yeah, of course.
And rather than being like, okay, I'm entertaining, I'm funny, I'm charismatic, I am this, and like keep trying to build yourself up, because when you're not that, then you set yourself up for huge disappointment. And that's why a lot of people quit. So
I feel like as you were speaking, I kind of had this thought, Mike actually, like he quite often says, have a shit one. And he quite means it. He means have a shit one. For the sole reason in which if you have a shit one, then you know, if you can turn that around, then you're going to have a good one. And if you know how to have a good one, if you know how to have a shit one, then you're going to be able to have a good one at times. So it's that kind of balance of really, having the negatives to kind of experience the positives.
Exactly. It obliterates all expectation. You know what I think is very weird. And I don't know what, I don't know whether I blame this on social media, whether it be like people putting their lives out there and thinking that there's something wrong with my life because it doesn't like match up to someone else's highlight reel on Instagram or whatever. But people tend to like think that the meaning of life is being happy. And I hate that idea.
Really?
People think that for some reason you should be happy all the time. You should feel good and happy all the time. And you shouldn't feel negative emotions.
Yeah, well, that's unreasonable.
I know. It's just stupid. It's unrealistic and unreasonable, but people have that expectation. Imagine if you had that expectation all the time. You know, you wonder why so many people are anxious and depressed.
Yeah.
It's because like one of the reasons is literally because of that.
They expect to be happy.
They expect to be feeling good all the time. They expect to be confident. They expect to be entertaining, the best of the best, because other people, the only things that are broadcasted in the world that actually get a lot of views and everything is the stuff that's extraordinary. But the reality is you actually don't need to be extraordinary.